In this video we're going to see a free plugin for a contact form, and I think it is one of the best plugins right now in the free version. Hi, my name is Stratos and I'm constantly creating videos for WordPress and in some cases Oxygen, and please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. So there is a plugin that I have used in another video for a front-end submission, and it's a very good plugin, and I think for me it's the best contact form right now in terms of what it can give you. It already has even the file uploader or the logical conditions. They are all free. Let's go and add the plugin. It is called Forminator. Okay, I'm going to install now. As you can see, it's from the WPMU developer team, and they have amazing plugins. They have good plugins. The Smash is one of the most known from this company, and they have a sort of plugins. They pretty much have a plugin for everything, for SEO, for security, for pop-ups, for I don't even know. They have about 20 for caching. They have 15 or something plugins. Okay, we're waiting. The internet is not too great today, so it takes a little more time, even though I'm creating all of those in a local environment. And we're waiting. So, what's up? What's new? Sorry for that, guys. I don't want to pause the video just to install a plugin, but I don't have anything to say. Okay, we're still waiting. And I think I'm going to pause the video. I don't think it's necessary 1 more minute for this. Okay, it has been installed, so let's go and activate it. And we're going for the Forminator, as you can see here, and we're going for the dashboard. So with this plugin you can create forms, polls, quizzes, submission, integration. It has integration, and you can go to settings. I think it's a very good plugin for a free plugin. Okay, you can create pretty much everything. Let's go for forms, and we're going to create our first form. If you have already created a form in another website, you can export it and import it inside here. They have think of everything. So we're going to select contact form. It's not that it will create something more, but it will add the fields that it thinks you need in a contact form by yourself, and you don't have to go to blank and create everything from the beginning. So it's not that if you select anything else you will be wrong. So let's go for contact, create the page, create the form, not the page, and here is the contact. Okay, so we have the first name up here, so we're going to check here, edit field, and we're going for another label that it will say name. This is the placeholder. I will leave it as it is, but you can change it, and this is the description. And if you want, you can have multiple, so you can have first name and middle name and last name if you want, but I'm going just for the first name. Okay, let's go for single. Let's remove that. Let's go for single. And then we have the settings, which it will be required or optional. We're going for required. And if someone will not complete this, he will get error required message, which will be the name is missing. After that, you can go if you want something to be pre-populated, and it will get dynamically for content here. Let's go for styling. You can add custom CSS classes here, and the visibility we're not going to use at this field. Let's go and apply it, and let's go for the email address. We're going to edit that also. Let's go for just email, not address. This is the placeholder. I will leave it as this, and pretty much every field will have all of those settings, description, settings, you will get the error message, and of course you will get a validate because it's an email field and I want to validate it. If he will not add an email, so add something .com or something else, he will get an error message. And styling and visibility are the same. Let's go and apply that. And now I want to take the name and the email in the same row. So I'm going to grab the email and I'm going to leave it here. Okay, so I have two columns, 50-50, and here is the name and here is the email. Next we have the phone number. I'm going to click here, edit, and let's go for the phone number. I will leave it as it is. The settings are the same if you want to validate but something. I don't want to validate it, and this is optional. Okay, as you can see, we have an asterisk in the name and the email because they are something that you have to put. And here is the message, and I will also add another field with the name title. So I'm going to insert fields. This is all the fields that you can add: name, email, phone, address, website, input. This will be everything else. It will go for input. Text area, the message is a text area. Numbers, so you can add numbers and have an arrow to go for a bigger number. Radio, this is to select from some choices. The radius only select one. Checkbox is multiple select between choices. Calculations, if you want to add numbers and do stuff like that. Select, if you want to have a click field that you will select one option. Date picker, time picker, file upload, this is something that you may need in a contact form so they can upload files. Post data, this is not something that we are going to use now, but I have already created a video about that. If you want, you can check it. I will leave it in the description below, and also it will be in the screen somewhere in the right corner, I think. HTML code, page breaker, if you want to create forms that are very big and you want to have a page breaker so it will not frighten the customer, the visitor. If he sees 30 fields or something, he will not complete them. But if he sees 5 and then click next and then he will see another 5, it will be much easier for him to complete. Hidden fields, this is that you can populate some fields that will be hidden, like the time, the IP address, or something else. It has many features, as you can see. Section, so you can create a section and add some columns and that. GPR approval, so you can select a field that he will check it and then he can send it. This is for the GPR. Currency, Stripe and PayPal, because you can also create and be paid through this. So we're going for an input, insert fields, and we're going for the text. This is the input field that I put, and the text should be title. So before the message I will need a title. The text is I don't know, I will leave it as it is, and let's go and apply. I'm not going to check any of those, so we're going to put that on front here. And we're going also to add some selections. So let's go to insert fields again, and we're going to go for a select, insert fields, and let's go here, and let's go to the select, and we'll have a placeholder. We want to please choose an option. The label will be select. Okay, and here it will be how did you hear about us? Okay, I don't want the description, and the first option will be internet. The next one will be radio. I will add an option. This will be TV or something, and this will be other. Okay, So after that we can go to settings and we can do, if we require this, if we want to display a search box in the drop down, we don't want to because we don't have too many options to display a search box. And of course you can also put here the countries, so that's why you should have a search box. If you add countries, you don't want everyone to scroll down until they see their country. Calculations, I don't want any of those. Styling, visibility, so let's go and apply. And now I'm going to add some fields, input and insert field, and this will have logical conditions. So let's go for this. This will be, the first option was the internet, so which site, which website. Okay, and let's go for visibility, and I will add a rule, and here I will put if the how did you hear about us was internet. Done. This is how easily it can be done. So if he select that he heard about internet, he will see a field that it says which website, and I think I'm missing a T somewhere. So which website? And no, which website. Hopefully it is correctly. Hopefully. Okay, which website? Now I think I'm spelling the word which. Okay, maybe it doesn't have. Okay, this is how it's spelled. Okay, we find it. Sorry about my mistakes. As I have said many times, English is not my first language. And I think I'm wrong again. Okay, what website? Sorry about that, but let's go for what website. And now I'm going to duplicate that. So I'm going to click here and duplicate. And then I'm going to click here and going to edit field. And the second option was radio, I think. So which station? What station? Of course. What station? Station. And let's go for visibility. And here we're going to select that it's radio. And don't go for the TV. I think you know already how you can do that. So let's go and apply it. And I'm going to publish now. No, I'm going to style it a little bit more. It has way too many options for a free, and that's good for me. Let's go to the send message. Let's go for only send. The error message if something is not sended. Your form is not valid. Okay, visibility if you want to add some rules, because you may don't want to show the send message button if he doesn't check something. Let's go for also GDPR. So let's go for insert field and let's go for a GDPR approval, which will say I approve you. I want something. He have to select yes, I agree with the privacy policy. No, I will not say anything here. Yes, I agree with the privacy policy. Okay, I will hit apply, but let's go and see all the styling and visibility. We're okay. So if you want, you can leave this blank, not blank, but not make the button visible until he press the GDPR approval. Let's go and see what we can do also. This is with the styling of that. So we're now finishing with the settings inside the fields, but we have also here settings that we want to see. Let's go to appearances and you will see that you can change how it looks. So the fields will have here the line, but we're going for the flat, so no borders. We can go for bold, material, and none. Let's go for the default, which is good. The colors, if you want, you can customize the color, so the element, the form container, submission, and let's go for the submit button. And from the color, we're going for a green with the text color of white, and you can do whatever you want. Let's go for input and text area, and I want the text to be black. Okay, the placeholder should be a little bit of gray, and background color is not white, but it's okay. and the drop down list is this container button is border is blue, and the container, you can play with it and select everything that you want from here, custom fields and custom fonts. Submit button will have a robot of 14, and as you can see it has many options for a free plugin. Form container, I don't want any padding, I don't want the borders, I don't want the spacing, I want to go to the behavior, where you can click here or here, and here you will have the Ajax or page reload, what you want. The Ajax is more suitable, but if you are creating a very big form, maybe you want the page reload. After submission, I want to hide the form or show a message or redirect to a URL. I would like to show a message and it will close after 5 seconds. And if you want, you can hide the form and show the message. Okay, but leave the form there. It's not for a poll or something else. I want the form there. Validation on submit, so I will leave it as it is. If you have any problems, you can go ahead and select the server side. This is the validate using the PHP. I haven't any issues with that, but you can change if you want. This is the submission indicator if it's a very big form and it has to take some time to submit, so it will display this submitting. Autofill, if you want to enable autofill, this will take the name from the member if it's already a member inside the website and you want to have the name grabbing by the display name of the user or username. You can do many things in here. Security, as you can see, enable Honey Protect. It will block some plugins and some things in the Chrome or something. And if you want only the logged in users to be able to see the page and submit the content. Okay, lifespan, this is if you want to delete everything after some date or something. And I will not touch any of those. This is for caching plugins. Email notification, this is something important. So the admin email is test@testing.gr, but I can go ahead and edit that and select I don't want the admin to be here because I'm creating a website for the clients. So I want not the admin address, but I want my client address. Here he will get a mail from the admin email, but I want the company name, test email or something. The subject, it will be contact, new contact, not new contact, contact submission or something. Submission, I think it's 1T, okay, submission, and 2 M's. No, I don't think it's 2 M's, but let's check it out. And it's 2 S, okay, so I didn't get it. Okay, submission, and here we will take the ID and the form name. So it will take the contact form by itself, so you can delete that or you can delete that if you want. I won't delete that, I will delete that. And this is all the fields that you will see, all fields that is from the submission, and the message was sent from this URL, it's the site. So you know which site sent what. Let's go for the recipients, and you can add here another recipient. Now you can also add another type of email that the visitor will receive. So you will see another message and the visitor will see another message. So you will not add the visitor's email here, but if you want, you can do it. So let's go and add email routing if you want to add email routing. I don't want any. Advanced, you can select all of those if you want, and the conditions if you want to add conditions. If you want to get it in another email, if he selects which department is which in a selector inside the form. I hope I haven't confused you already. So I can add another email notification for the client. So the label is client notification. This is only the email that I am seeing inside the website. Notification. With the subject of something, thank you for contact us, and the body will be, we have received the message that you sent us and we will get to you back shortly, but if you want, you can call us and do something. And then the recipients, you can add here and you can select the email, which is the email that the visitor put in the form. Okay. You can also add all of those, but I don't want any. Let's go and close that, so I'm not going to save it. And let's go for integration. Now, integration is something that you have to do by let's go and view the documentation, because they have integration, but for you to see it, you have to go and create an account in their website. So let's go for the application, but as you can see here, they have all of those integrations. No, you don't have to create, you don't have to create an account. You just have to go and fill in those information. So the MailChimp, you have to go and grab the MailChimp, and it will integrate with the MailChimp, and all the emails will go there. So as you can see, it has very good integration. It's not, again, a paid option, so only that it has MailChimp, Slack, Trello, and some other stuff like that. It's amazing. And also, of course, Zapier, so you can integrate everything. So let's go back to the page. I haven't selected any because I don't have any integration. Let's go to the settings, data storage. So if I don't want them to be added in the database, I can disable that. And privacy, if I want them to delete after some time, or the submission files will be deleted, or keep it if I delete the forms. So let's go and publish that. And now I'm going to get the shortcode. I'm going to copy that, and let's go and close it. And now if you go to forms again, you will see that it says leave page or stay on page. Now maybe this confuses you, but you may think that you haven't saved it. No matter how many times you hit update, you will always get this message. So don't pay much attention to that. Leave page, and we will find ourselves in here that it says contact, and we have one published. Now, in case you haven't copied the shortcode, and because it's not so easy to see where it is, you have to go here and copy shortcode. So let's go to our pages, and we're going to create a new page. I'm not going to style it at all. This is only to see how this works. Let's go for a contact, and let's go and type the shortcode here. Okay. And let's go and publish that. I think Gutenberg has a shortcode element. Yeah, shortcode. And let's type the shortcode here. So remove it from here. And let's go and update it. And we're going to see how it looks. Okay, view page. And as you can see, this is the one that I have created. So how do you hear about us? Internet, radio, so what station? Internet, what website? Radio, what station? TV, and other. Okay, so because the internet is selected, that's why you can see always that, but you can go ahead and select something else beside the internet, which is the first option. And yes, you have to agree with the privacy policy to get the message. Now, this was only the contact, and you can also get and put polls here, so you can create polls. And this is the first poll. So you can ask questions, you can add, I need an extra L, you can add quizzes and submission, of course, for front-end submission. This is great stuff that they have. Now, I don't want to go every little detail about everything that they have. You can go ahead and read the manual by clicking here. And of course, the front-end submission is amazing. They do offer for custom post types and ACF. I have already, as I have said, created a video, and be sure to check it out. So that was all. For me, I think it's one of the best contact forms, and the free version is amazing. You don't have to buy the pro version for me. So, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.